Global happenings today. We communicate. We analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to Global Happenings Today YouTube channel. So a few hours ago, a document signed by Fubara concerning the issue of him reinstating or 8-point agenda signed by Fubara became public knowledge. Well, it looks like there's more to it than meets the eyes, and the River State television have decided to tell us the real picture of what took place. And what most Nigerians didn't understand is the fact that there was truly some sort of agreement reached, and also there was signatures were actually put in place. But the question is, what was that thing on the signature that is circulating that most Nigerians do not know? Well, we're going to find out what it is. Don't forget that APC have an antecedent. Okay, so don't be too surprised with this news. But before we go into the news proper, to find out what truly transpired and why there is protest going on in front of the government house, where the residents and indigenous of Rivers are protesting, but this time around, in whose favor? You're going to find out all of this in a moment. Before we do that, kindly subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button beside it. You say bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as you update our channel on YouTube. Now, they said there's doubt cast on authenticity of 8-point resolution of Abuja meeting to end political crisis in Rivers. Now, new facts are emerging from the peace meeting that was convened in the Aso Rock Villa in Abuja by Nigerian President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The meeting involved Governor Siminalayi Fubara of Rivers State with the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory (FCT) Nyesom Wike, with the former Rivers State Governor Peter Odili in attendance. But the meeting failed to culminate in the signing of the 8 crucial resolution to all the parties, both the main actors and the witnesses. Now, this position has further exacerbated the ongoing political crisis in Rivers State. The meeting that had the president that's Tinubu present to address the escalating crisis ended without the much expected consensus. This is against the widely reported position on Monday that all parties had signed to the 8-point agreement. More details that had emerged showed that there is a discord in the agreement of these critical solutions. At least the special advisor on media to the leader of the Rivers State House of Assembly, Engineer Boma Precious Kalama, had denounced the circulated resolutions, describing it as fake. Now, even in his social media statement, Engineer Galama said Governor Fubara's alleged signature on the agreement can be described as fake. Engineer Galama had therefore urged supporters of Governor Fubara to remain focused because there is doubt cast on the authenticity of the document being circulated on both traditional and social media platforms. He pointed to the discrepancies in the documentation because it had no signatures of the key personalities, including the former Governor Odili and the Speaker, Right Honorable Ehia Edison. Now, Engineer Galama also said there is a sudden change in the color of the pen purportedly used by Governor Fubara, which is not his typical red ink but black. This further exposed the legitimacy of the purported agreement. Engineer Galama wrote, and I quote, "A democratically elected governor should represent the budget to non-assembly members as said on the Constitution. The signature of the governor is fake. Whoever did this Photoshop did a poor job and should be arrested and money returned. Dear Governor Sim Fubara supporters, do not buy this rubbish. I'm telling you from a place of authority that this alternative toilet paper is fake, rubbish, and typed at UST Backgate in a university in Rivers State." But from what we gathered, insider sources that Governor Sim Fubara's team here said that this is what happened, that Tinubu invited stakeholders in Rivers State for peace talk on how to resolve the political rift between Wike and his successor Sim Fubara. On reaching there, they were all asked to sign attendance form, which is what you got to see. And some other, right now, there seem to be protests ongoing protests which have started already today in Rivers State. They said that people are even saying that very soon the Rivers State will be the least producers of oil in Nigeria. All the white men and expatriates in the oil producing sector will soon go. The oil pipelines will start dancing Alanta and Buga. The federal economy will suffer that if this whole thing persists. But I do not know. But as it is right now, protest is going on. People are standing with Fubara, insisting that whatever it was that was circulating out there is null and void. That all they know is that Fubara is their man. But some very strong political persons are talking, and this is some of the submission for a lawyer, in fact, one of the advocates of Nigeria that represented Peter Obi in the presidential elections. I'm talking about Jibrin Samuel Okuntukpe. He said that Nigerian politicians never cease to amaze me. And right now, thinking members of the international and national community, yesterday, it was reported that Siwaju Ahmed Tinubu brokered peace for the self-induced political problems in Rivers State. It was stated that in one of the resolution reached, it was resolved that 27 lawmakers or lawbreakers, as I prefer to call them, are to be allowed to return to Rivers State House of Assembly under their new party, to be restored to their various positions before their defection to APC. I asked if that resolution was constitutional. I do not think so. Asiwaju Ahmed Tinubu, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, as of today, is the president of Nigeria, whether anyone likes it or not. So being president of Nigeria, he has a duty and responsibility to defend and protect the Nigerian constitution and not to bridge it in the guise of political solutions to constitutional questions. The defection of these 27 members of Rivers State House of Assembly may have been politically motivated, but it carries with it grave constitutional implications that cannot be politically resolved. First, their seats were declared vacant. The question of whether that declaration is right or wrong cannot be resolved by the president. That is not his duty. It is the duty of the judiciary. The dispute in Rivers State has been turned over to the court. Political class must allow the court to resolve the dispute. For the president to accept and agree that those who breached Nigerian constitution have been given pat on the back and then allowed to return to their seat sends grave and wrong signals to all the president has capacity to ignore Nigerian constitution. I do not think it is the right thing to do. As I have always said, the problem of Nigeria is not the law. The problem of Nigeria is Nigerian rulers who breach the law with impunity and then gather themselves to find political solutions to further aggravate and breach the constitution to the annoyance and anger of the Nigerian people. I do not want to believe that Nigerian president Tinubu does not know what his executive power does not know his executive power does not extend to violating the Nigerian constitution. He does not need to continue to show bad examples. He should be bold enough to enforce the constitution of Nigeria. Any political solution that breaches the Nigerian constitution are unconstitutional, null, and void, and have no effect. Hey, this is politics entering into constitution. Now, which will stand better? Is it going to be political solution or the constitutional solution? If you say constitutional solution, then those guys, they should tell their seats bye-bye, 27 lawmakers. By constitution, they should be saying the house bye-bye. We have officially declared ourselves not wanted. But political solution says, come on, you can walk around this without constitutional rights. You can still go back to your seat. And that's what Okuntukpe, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, is saying. Are you going to, because of the rascality that have become a norm, is it going to become to this level where you have executive power over our constitution? And the Nigerian people are watching. But the question is, rivers of people are already started reacting with their protest in front of the government house. Let's go and wrap it up. Let's meet in that comment section. What's your take? Have a nice time. God